Hi everyone, this makeup tutorial is all about being on a budget and not having to spend loads and loads to look good. And everything featured in this video is under £10, so here we go. So first of all, I'm going to use Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, which is £8.99, and you can get this in Boots or Superdrug, anywhere on the high street. And this is a really good foundation. It's medium to full coverage, but it's definitely buildable, and it's really lovely because it gives a lovely glow to the skin and wakes you up, as the name suggests. So as you can see, I'm just putting this all over, and I'm going to later on use something slightly heavier to cover maybe my more darker blemishes. So under my eyes, I'm just using Rimmel Match Perfection concealer and highlighter. This is really lovely, and it's a dupe for the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat pen. It just gets rid of any dark circles without looking cakey under the eyes. So now I'm taking my Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection concealer. This is an amazing concealer. It's really high coverage but doesn't cake on your skin, and it lasts all day as well, but without looking too much. So I'm just putting that on any dark bits or spots, etc., and I'm just blending that in using the same brush I use for my foundation. And I also do put some of this under the eye if I'm having a particularly puffy eye day, but today wasn't too bad. So I'm going to powder my skin now with Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is such a cheap product, it's so good. It completely gets rid of shine, doesn't make your face look dry, because I have dry skin, but it works really well with it. And I'm just using a big fluffy powder brush to put that all over my face, just to get a nice matte effect, but some of the dewiness from the foundation still showing through. So I'm moving on to eyebrows now, and I'm using that dark brown colour you can see, and this is from the Sleek Oh So Special palette. Now with brows you just want to work slowly, and the aim is to create something that looks as natural as possible. So this is a brush from MAC, and it's very thin and angled, so what you want to do is use really small movements to create a look that almost looks like your own hair without looking fake and, you know, something that doesn't match the rest of your face. And you want to follow the line of your brow and the natural shape of it. You should have something like that. And I'm setting them using Collection Clear Mascara. This is so cheap. MAC do one that's about £12, and this is literally the exact same. So just comb that through your brows, and they won't move all day. So now I'm priming my eyes, and I'm using Soap & Glory's It's About Prime Eye Primer, exactly like the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but about half the price, and this is really good. I just pop it all over my eyelid. I'm going quite far up because I'm going to be using some eyeshadow in a bit, and I just blend that in using my finger. And then you just want to leave it to dry, so that when it does dry, all the eyeshadow will stick to it all day, and it will really intensify the pigment and the colour of the eyeshadow you'll be putting on. So this is the Topshop Smoky Eye Palette. I'm not sure if they sell this anymore, but you can have a look, and they might sell something similar. And this is only £10, great eyeshadows. And the company that own Topshop makeup actually make MAC makeup as well, so all their products are very similar. I'm just taking this copper colour and I'm just popping it all over the lid. Don't worry about the neatness at the moment because we will blend that out. And you can take this as far up as you want, but I'm just going slightly above the crease, and I'm going underneath the eye as well. Now I'm taking a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that all out so it just looks nice and seamless and natural. Just keep going, take your time with this. So now I'm taking the darker colour in the palette, as you can see here, and this is what's going to create the shadow on the outside of my eye, and this is what gives the smoky effect look. So I'm just using a thin pencil brush. This is from ELF. I think it's about £2. And then I'm just creating kind of a V shape, which is creating the shadow on the outer corner. And I'm just blending that out like so. So this is like a sideways V, if you like. And you just keep working that until the colour gets darker and intensifies. And I'm just bringing that underneath the eye as well. to about halfway across, not all the way. Just working on the other eye here. At the moment, obviously, it doesn't have to be neat, so don't worry about that. Now I'm taking my blending brush and I'm just kind of not blending it so much you can't see where the shape is, but just blending the edges out so it looks neat. And now I'm taking one big fluffy brush and I'm just blending it everywhere so it all looks lovely and neat. Now I'm going to do some highlighting, and I'm going to take the lightest colour in the palette, as you can see here, and I'm just popping that in the very inner corner of my eye and just below the brow bone where the arch of my eyebrow is. And this brings light to the face, it lifts the brows and also makes the eyes look bigger when you put it in the tear duct area. So now I'm going to line my eyes with Collection 2000's Extreme Liner Pen. This is amazing, it's just like the Dior liner pen which I recently got, and it's a fraction of the price, £2.99 I believe. So definitely if you're on the market for an eyeliner, go out and have a look at this one, it's really good. Stays all day, really lovely dark colour, and I'm just creating a slightly winged effect, just pulling the side of your eye slightly with your finger just so you can get a really nice neat line. I'm not making this too thick, just enough to define my eyes and make them stand out, because this is kind of the central point of the look. This is completely optional, obviously. You can just use a black powder or a dark powder just to line the eye instead of the thick liner. It's completely up to you. So now I'm lining my waterline with an eyeliner pencil, and this is the Avon Super Shock one. I researched the price and it did say £6, but I'm pretty sure I got it in the sale for about £2. And Avon constantly have sales, so check that out. And this is an amazing eyeliner pencil. It lasts all day, and you can see how black it is. It's so soft as well, so definitely one of the best pencils I've ever used. I'm not taking this too heavy, just popping it in the waterline, and then I'm just taking a brush and slightly blending that out. So now I'm curling my eyelashes, and these are the Cosmopolitan eyelash curlers. I believe these are the really old ones. I've had these years, but they do ones with nice lovely packaging now. They're so cheap. I mean, with any eyelash curlers you can't go wrong. I think they all do the same job, to be honest. So I'm just using 3 pumping motions with my hand. Instead of holding them down for 30 seconds like it normally says, the pumping should be enough. Literally just about 5 seconds. So now I'm applying some mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline Falsies mascara, which is so cheap and so lovely to use. I like quite a lot of mascara, so I'm just piling it on, as you can see. You can have as little or as much as you like. I'm just building it up. Just before it gets clumpy, I then stop. This is a lovely brush, it's really thick, and the bristles aren't too hard either. And it's slightly curved as well, so you can really get into the root of the lash there. And that's the eyes done. So now I'm contouring my face, and I'm using the Sleek Face Contour Kit, and this is in the shade Light. As you can see, the left side is the contour and the right side is the highlighter. So I'm taking the contour side, and I'm taking a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm working into the contour of my face. So this is the hollows of my cheekbones, or what should be the hollows of my cheekbones. So as you can see, I'm just kind of working it in there. Suck your cheeks in so you can see the line where your cheekbones are or should be, and then just slowly work in the hollows and just build the colour up. Not too much, but it just creates that look where it makes your face look a lot more defined and kind of chiselled and slimmer. So now I'm using my foundation brush to kind of blend that out so it looks a lot more natural. Remember to take it up onto the temples of your forehead as well, so it all kind of looks natural. Now it's time for blush, and I'm using Topshop Cream Blush in Nutmeg. Apologies for the dirty packaging. This is really lovely. I use my hands or a brush. Today I'm using a stippling brush, and that's also an e.l.f. brush, which I believe is £3, £4, but using your fingers does just the same job. And I'm kind of working that on the apples of the cheeks and blending it to the hairline. And then I'm just taking that highlighter from the Sleek Contour Kit I used earlier and just popping that on the very tops of my cheekbones, where the light will reflect it and give a really nice shine without looking greasy. So that's all done, and now moving on to lips. This is the Rimmel Apocalypse Lip Lacquers. They are a new product out at the moment. They're so lovely, and they are a complete dupe for the YSL Glossy Stains, which are about £20.50 I believe. These are really lovely. They're really shiny and they stain your lips as well, so they last absolutely all day, even through drinking and eating. I had mine on for about 16 hours the other day, and I think I only topped it up about once. And the brush for these is really lovely as well. Really easy to apply. They do all colours. This is quite a dark pink fuchsia, but they do really new, like natural ones as well. So take a look at those if you're on the market for something that looks a little bit like this. So this is the final look. It's kind of a brown smoky eye, definitely wearable in the day, but we're kind of turning it into night with the dark lip. So I hope you enjoyed my bargainist makeup tutorial, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!